Hello, I'm making this video for the Outdoor Community Project app, and one of the reasons I'm doing this is because I did not have a user experience professional, a UX professional, help me develop the design or the build of the basic app. As much as I hope my intuition meets that of everybody else's, that seems pretty unlikely. So I just want to give a quick rundown of what the app is and how to use it. So when you create your account, it will collect some really basic information, your name, your email, and then you set a password to help with authentication. And these values are just used for the functioning of the app. So name, as you can see here, identifies you. And the email is only used for account recovery. So if you lose your password or need support in some way, that's how I contact you outside of the app to verify that you are who you say you are. I'm not going to email you any spam or anything like that. So when you create an account, you'll get a little profile page here where you can add some activities. And I have some plans for this in the future, but right now it's really just a representation of what you do and what you are looking for within these activities. So just a really basic rundown of your experience, your favorite places to go, how long you've been doing it. And you'll also have the opportunity to present yourself as a mentor or in need of mentorship. And this doesn't do anything really right now except for present these text boxes. But in the future, if I do incorporate some kind of like partner finder or mentorship finder feature, then this would be a way to help identify those people amongst each other. So right now, not super important, but if you like to represent yourself in this way, then you can do that. Don't forget to add a picture. So after you've made your profile, and if you need to change any of the things at the top, you can just come up to the settings. Basically, any page you end up to should have a settings bar at the top. But once you've done that, you can come into your groups page. You probably won't have any groups when you first start. You may have some invitations waiting, but if you don't, you can come to the search page and search for other groups. So to get an idea of what groups exist, you can always just click on the page and it should give you a rundown of what the group is, where it is. You don't see that here because this is just the test version of the app. And then you can join the group or you can pass and look around some more. And if you're already in the group on this page, it'll just bring you to it. So joining the group, once you've joined, you can pop over to the group page, and there are some really basic message boards. So there's no way to privately message or directly message anybody right now, since this really is just focused to be like community communication and organization. So you can message each other, whatever you like. You can send photos, text, but hopefully, eventually we'll have some real events created. So name, description, date and time. And then you can share those events with other people. So basic notification setup, anytime somebody adds an event, it'll send a notification that there is a new event to everybody else in the group. So we don't have any kind of invite necessarily prepared, but everybody should be notified that's in the group. And if you activate push notifications within the app, you'll get push notifications for messages, responses, and events, but that's about it. And if you're what I think is the majority and deny the push notifications, then you should still get notifications here along the same manner. So if you deny the push notifications, come on in here, do a swipe down, and that should give you a fresh load of what's happening here. And that's basically it. And if you have an idea to create your own group, feel free. You can create a group here, you can invite some users, and then hopefully you'll attract a new community and you can start adventuring together. That's all. Feel free to shoot questions if you have any.